A nerd reads Advanced Dungeons and Dragons 2nd Edition Monstrous Manual. Sahuagin. Climate, terrain, temperate, saltwater. Frequency, uncommon. Organization, tribal. Activity cycle.
You managed to put a W in organization. I don't know how. Organization.
Diet, carnivore. Intelligence, high. Parentheses, 13-14. Treasure, N. Parentheses, IOPQ, parentheses, X10, and parentheses, XY. Alignment, lawful evil. Number appearing, 20 to 80. Armor class, 5. Movement, 12. SW24. Hit dice, 2 plus 2. Daco, 19. Number of attacks, 1 or see below.
Daco is pretty priceless.
Damage attack, 1 to 2 slash 1 to 2 slash 1/4 slash 1/4 slash 1/4 or weapon type. Special attacks, see below. Special defenses, see below. Magic resistance, nil. Size, M, 6 feet. Some L, 9 feet. Morale, steady, 12. XP value, 175. Lieutenant, 270. Chieftain, 420. Priestess, 650. Baron, 975. Prince, 2,000. Sahuagin are a vicious, predatory race of fishmen who live in warm coastal waters. They are highly organized and greatly enjoy raiding shore communities for food and sport. Typical Sahuagins are blackish-green on their backs, shading to green on their bellies, with black fins. Their great staring eyes are deep, shining black. They have scaly skin with webbed fingers and toes, and their mouths are filled with sharp fangs. About 1 in 216 Sahuagin is a mutation with 4 usable arms. These specimens are usually black, shading to gray. Females are indistinguishable from males except that they are slightly smaller. Hatchlings are a light green color, but they darken and attain full growth approximately 1 to 2 months after hatching. Sahuagin speak their own tongue. Combat. Though they wear no armor, their scales are tough and equal to AC 5. Sahuagin wear a harness to carry their personal gear and weapons. A group of these creatures is typically armed as follows. Heavy crossbow and dagger, 20%. Spear and dagger, 30%. Trident, net, and dagger, 50%. Spears are used only as thrusting weapons. Nets are set with dozens of hooks that make escape virtually impossible for unarmored victims or creatures not able to grasp and tear with a strength of 16 or greater. Nets are replaced by 3 javelins when the band forays onto land. The crossbows fire a maximum of 30 feet underwater and normal ranges on the surface. Tridents have 3 uses: to spear small prey, to pin prey trapped in nets, and to hold threatening opponents at bay. Sahuagin are well equipped to attack even without weapons, for their webbed hands and each end in long, sharp claws that can
Long, sharp claws.
But let me tell you about the long, sharp claws that can inflict 1 to 2 points of damage per attack, you guys.
I don't even know.
Their powerful rear legs are likewise taloned, and if they kick an opponent with them, they inflict 1d4 points of damage with each hit from either foot. The sharp teeth of the Sahuagin cause 1d4 points of damage if a bite is scored on a victim. Thus, it is possible for an unarmed Sahuagin to attack 3 or 5 times in a melee round, causing 1-2 to 1-2, 1-4, and an extra 1-4, 1-4 if the legs can rake. But what if the Sahuagin is wearing an aligner?
No bite
Then
attack.
what?
No bite attack.
Alignment?
The eyes and ears of these monsters are particularly keen. They can see for 300 feet underwater at depths of up to 100 feet. For each 100 feet of greater depth, their vision is reduced by 10 feet, e.g., when 500 feet deep, they can see 260 feet. When one stops...
So matter of fact, madam.
When 1,000 feet deep, they can see 210 feet. Their ears are so sharp as to be able to detect the clicking of metal at 1 mile, or a boat oar splashing at twice that distance, you guys. A band of Sahuagin is always led by a chieftain. He has 1 lieutenant for every 10 members of the group. The chieftain has 4 + 4 hit dice, and his lieutenants have 3 + 3 hit dice. All are in addition to the normal Sahuagin in the group. When raiding villages, Sahuagin attack en masse with leaders in the second rank. As long as there is no truly spirited resistance, they continue in their plunder and violence. Underwater, in their natural element, the Sahuagin are far more confident. Using the 3-dimensional aspect of underwater fighting, they sometimes dive down on a group of underwater explorers, coming in from behind and swooping down and past them, dropping nuts on their intended victims. When Sahuagin attack ships, they swarm up from all sides and try to overwhelm with numbers. They often grab their opponents and hurl them into the sea, where at least a fourth of the raiding party lurks, waiting for such an action or as reinforcements. Some leaders carry a conch shell, which, when sounded, gives a signal for the group of Sahuagin in reserve to enter the fray. Sahuagin have an almost paralyzing fear of spellcasters. They direct their strongest attacks toward anyone who uses spells or spell-like powers, such as the functions of some magical items. Their saving throws versus fire-based spells suffer a -2 penalty, and they receive an additional point of damage per die of damage from such attacks.